What's at stake is that the world is crumbling apart. We have global population growth close to a 10 billion person mark. You look at global food resource, water shortages, and global warming, nitrogen amounts, the acidification of the ocean. These things will destroy modern-day humanity as we know it. We don't have time. We do not have time to wait for us to catch up and become comfortable enough to start experimenting. We need to push forward.
I think a lot is at stake. I'm not gonna kind of just stand by and just do the status quo, because we want to make change. We want to see change. We want to see it now.
Social entrepreneurship developed out of this context of endless ineffectiveness. People frustrated with old models and trying to experiment with new ways of solving the root problems of issues.
We're talking about solving social problems that have not been solved to date after years and years and years of trying. And so we're now kind of seeing this revolution. It's growing frustration among people that don't really feel like they can express themselves or find something that's true to their values in their work. What makes a social entrepreneur is just someone that fundamentally wants to change the way we do business.
Try to solve real problems. We don't need to develop the new smartphone. We need to develop the solution to the problem that we have, like poverty, inequity, health, economic, etc.
Gone are the days where you will watch something that's happening in the most remote part of the world on television and then go back to continue your conversations with your family. Something that's happening can indirectly impact you close to home immediately in fast time because we're all interconnected.
You look at Gen Y and the context in which they grew up. They saw the fall of the Berlin Wall. They saw the first sort of global crisis around AIDS. They saw the dot-com boom. They saw wars. They saw irreversible climate change being mentioned on TV for the first time. They see typhoons and earthquakes. And how is this a manageable, coherent world? So we're going to clean up this mess.
Young people are looking for something else. They're looking for a different way of doing it. They're getting fed up with old models and they're saying, surely I can do this while doing that. Surely it's not this zero-sum game that I've been fed my whole life. You know, you've got to sacrifice 30 years of your life so you can get that retirement.
Honestly, you cannot think that 2/3 of the world's being poor is gonna stay as a functional society for too long. We have to figure something out.
The social enterprise phenomenon is growing, and obviously it is growing because it is proven that it works. You can really solve poverty through a business model. I think that we are learning how to use real business in a way that it works for most of the human beings. I know that there are huge challenges, but I am super optimistic about the future because I have found more people willing to change the world and committed with doing something, but you can't do everything on your own, and you have to look for help.
The 16 finalists for the venture, I think that they're quite impressive entrepreneurs from different parts of the world, all with the right sort of intentions and the right attitude, all trying to find local solutions to local problems.
I figured there has to be a solution.
Aprecie com moderação.